Hi, welcome back to Rob's Feed. I'm Rob Shendo, and this is episode 30. It is Wednesday. That's hump day. And I thought for hump day, well, this hump day anyway, I was going to do some household stuff. I was going to clean the toilet maybe. But I'd rather talk to you guys. I can do that all later. In the mailbag today, I got not one, but two letters from livestream.com. Now, Livestream is one of those services where you can do like I'm doing right now to a limited group of people who can assemble in your chat room or whatever to watch the conversation. Others are Ustream, Stick'em, Justin TV, and I've used all of them. But Livestream I've probably used the least because it didn't appeal to me as much as the others. And that was regarding their interface and their application as a whole. Also, I didn't think their audience was as likable to me. But here's what they had to say in their letter. It's called an open letter on piracy. And, what they're doing is they're instigating the zero tolerance on piracy. And the availability of free live streaming services is unfortunately abused by many users broadcasting live copyrighted content such as live sports, feature films, and more, often rebroadcast from their television or cable box. Such broadcasters infringe on the copyright of other individuals and corporations. Their actions are unlawful and hurt creative industries. Well, I have to admit that when I tune in one of those myself, I would rather see original content, like what I do. I don't want to see that. However, I just, in preparation of what I wanted to say to you, I took a look again at the live stream page, and they got three things going on at the same time on their opening page, one of which is AP, Associated Press Live Oscar red carpet coverage, March 7th, 3 p.m. Pacific time to 6 p.m. Pacific time, and I can watch now. And well, no wonder people get the idea that they can broadcast copyright material. They do it themselves. And as a matter of fact, what they do is they compete with all the people who sign up for their service to use the live streaming abilities. Now, I don't see that on Justin TV. I don't see that on Ustream. I don't see that on Stick'em. I don't see them competing with their own people. So screw you, Livestream. As you can see, I'm wearing a bandana on my head tonight. A bandana. Did you know that? I didn't know that myself. But I was wearing a different one last night, and I was listening to talk radio, and they had this discussion about, I guess, what men can do to make themselves unattractive to women. And they happen to mention a lot of things that I personally like and find sexy, not only myself but in other men. These mandanas, as they refer to them, are one. Others are sleeveless shirts. I love wearing sleeveless shirts. And there's a caveat to that. That's a sleeveless shirt unless your guns are so big that you can't fit in the sleeves of a shirt. Well, yeah. Plaid shirts that aren't long sleeve. Any shirt that's cut down on the sleeves. Tank tops, or as what they call them, I guess they did call them tank tops, otherwise known as wife beaters or dago tees, something like that. All are part of my personal style, and I will continue to wear them. Now, they said that men shouldn't wear plaid shirts basically at all. They went frowned on it. Plaid is real big in Abercrombie and Hollister and it's really in right now. Denim shirts. They had some really nasty thing to say about chambray. And actually, my absolute favorite personal style shirt is like a blue chambray work shirt. I'm most comfortable. I look the best in it. It's primo for me. That's my style. I don't wear them very often on camera because the blue reflects on my face, and then I have to adjust my flesh, and it just doesn't look that great. But you'll see me again wearing them, and I'll go through that. And but I'm wearing the bandana today because I was thinking of getting a haircut today, but I'm putting it off. I can do that later. This afternoon, and actually within the last hour of my talking to you, President Obama had his little press conference announcing his health care plans. And one of the things that really disturbs me that there is no public option. He actually addressed that too, and I don't recall exactly what he said, but he did say that for those of us who cannot afford the mandate of buying their own insurance from wherever, that they would arrange for the cost to be offset with tax credits. Now, it's right out of the Republican playbook. It's something the Republicans were talking about a year ago. The cost of the premiums to be offset with tax credits. What they do not understand is cash flow. That assumes that every day somebody puts aside money to pay their taxes, and it just isn't happening that way. Let's just talk about the flu shot. I did not get a flu shot this year. I always get a flu shot. I didn't get it because I didn't have the money. Well, I may have had the money, but then I would not have the money for my basic transportation needs. Then I'm not alone. That will work. You're talking about an obligation almost a year from now. I'll get my money back then. I've got to have the money now. That's why a public option is fundamentally necessary, and I congratulate and applaud all the senators who are signing on to that reconciliation pledge to make public option happen. Now, if I was in the Senate myself, would I vote for this package? Yes, I would. Because as the late, great Senator Ted Kennedy said, let's just get it passed. We can fix it later. And I trusted and believed in Ted Kennedy. So, on another note, I really should go to the grocery store. I can think of a bunch of things that I'm either out of or low on, and I'm desperately going to be needing in the next few days. But I can always put that off. I don't have to do that today either. It is Wednesday, March 3rd. March 3rd is kind of an important day in our family because it's my brother Bill's birthday, and he's been a big supporter. He just today actually was giving me some constructive criticism on how to do this podcast, and I thank him for his input. So I want to say happy birthday to him. And once again, I'd like to remind you, please look further on this page if it's on iTunes that you find me, or on YouTube. Please subscribe, please rate, and please comment. I guess I put off a few things today, haven't I? But there's one thing I can't put off at all, and that is I have to wish you a happy National Procrastinators Week. Maybe we'll celebrate it someday. I'm Rob Shendo, and that's all I'm going to say.